Hello, good evening from Spotlight. Welcome to the programme. First tonight, after a 5-year-old boy drowns at a Cornish holiday park. A 5-year-old boy's death at a Cornish holiday park was accidental, the jury at an inquest has concluded. Robin van Chalasken from Plymouth drowned at the Atlantic Reach holiday park near Newquay last July. The coroner, Andrew Cox, will be writing a prevention of future deaths report, inviting the park to review its risk assessments on lifeguard cover. The family said their aim was that other children wouldn't die and other parents wouldn't go through their pain. Tamsin Melville reports. The jury at the trial of a former Olympic swimmer accused of multiple sex offences has heard he's alleged to have arranged for a teenage girl to have sex with other men. Anthony James from Plymouth denies 20 sexual offences, including alleged rape and sexual assault. Well, today his lawyer told the jury he believed all 3 alleged victims in the case were fully consenting to all of the sexual acts alleged. Our Home Affairs correspondent Ben Wolvin reports. Kirk, what happened?
Well, organisers say that the size...
So, Kirk, what does legal action really mean?
Well, basically, it's against a sewage company on behalf of a community on this issue of pollution. One outcome could be compensation, but for some, I think this is about highlighting the issue.
And what does South West Water say?
Well, they didn't want to do an...
Now to the beautiful Isles of Scilly, where parents say they'll keep fighting for more funding to pay for their children's education on the mainland. The council's agreed to increase a grant to cover families' costs by £1,600 this year. But families say they're disappointed with that figure, as our Cornwall political reporter Seb Noble's been finding out. Pubs are calling on the government to use the upcoming budget to cut beer duty by 5% and reform business rates. Many in the region have already closed, and without more help, there are fears more could follow. But it's not all doom and gloom. One pub in Devon is celebrating winning the Green King Pub of the Year. And guess who we sent? Johnny Rutherford. He's been along to find out the secret of their success. Johnny Rutherford there. OK, Cornwall is to get its first ever donkey hospital. The Flicker Foundation currently has around 100 animals at its sanctuary near Penryn, but until now, the donkeys have had to travel for several hours for specialist veterinary treatment. But with a hospital being built on site, life is about to get a lot simpler. We sent Heidi Davey to find out more. She's had a nice day, hasn't she? OK, if you think about courageous British women, you might think of Florence Nightingale or Emmeline Pankhurst. But have you heard of Cornwall's Emily Hobhouse? I hadn't. She was seen as a traitor in this country and was referred to as that bloody woman because she exposed the appalling treatment of women and children during the Boer War. But now a South African investor has bought her former home in St Eve and created a museum. Christine Butler has been along to take a look. Well, what a lovely day we had today. David's here. What's even lovelier was that supermoon last night, David. Thank you very much, David. Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been lovely having your company. I'll be back with the late news at about 10:30. Whatever you're doing, enjoy your evening, won't you? Bye-bye.